money dance, do the money dance. Do it left foot, get into it. Do it right foot, keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, don't stop, keep it going. I made it rain in the club, 100 bands. NFC barcode is Montclair. When you fresh from head to toe, they y'all stare. They y'all stare, baby, y'all stare. How you mad that I'm the one and you ain't? How you just started popping children, stay in your place? I wake up, get to a bag, you mad that you can't? How you tryna bounce up, but bruh, it's too late. BB's on my wrist and neck, crystal lake. When you popping like this, it'll make you Harlem shake. Getting money like this, it'll make you Harlem shake. Watch me do it, watch me do it, watch me do it. If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. Do it left foot, get into it. Do it right foot, keep it going.
Hello?
Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, don't stop, keep it going. I'm the biggest, the best that ever did it. Walk inside the mall and buy it out, you pin.
Hello?
Times are rough, cause you ain't listen. What's up? I came.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Whoa, cars and clothes, I got a bankroll. Whoa, they gonna move when I say go. I gotta say so.
How you guys doing tonight? 유나킴님, 영번번님, 조원호님, YG, what's up, man? Yeah, not much. How you doing tonight? Good evening. Hello, hi. Half Moonim, as always, it's a pleasure. Control님, it's good to have you back. 군밤님, 김영님, good evening again. Welcome back. 칸진니님, hello. 성민 PBB님, hello. 조윤주님, 이영용리님. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. 조윤주님, have you ever thought about starting a channel that teaches Korean and English? Yes, I actually have. Because I have so much material, I'm actually seriously thinking about it. And you guys can help me when I do live streams trying to teach Korean to foreigners. You guys can help me out maybe, right? You guys can tune into the stream, and when people are asking questions and stuff, I'm sure you can ask, you can help out. Well, it's that, I have a lot of accumulated data and material, so the only thing is I just have to, work up to it, because I think it's always the first step, taking that first step, that's always the hardest, So, thanks for reminding me of that, though. YG, doing great. Joy to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see you again, too. How's your day? Actually, I'm gonna go over here, go to options. That's 2 minutes. I'm gonna make it 1 minute. Oops. Save it, and I'm going to okay, let's try that again. Whoops. There we go. Bring this over here. Everything is looking all right. Hello, Hajin Parkname. How you doing tonight? Hello. These days I go to clinic because I have a slipped disc in my neck. Ooh, that sounds really painful. I'm so sorry to hear that. How did that happen? How did that happen? Korean journals on Reddit. It's really rewarding. When do you do YouTube live? Whenever I can. And when I do, it's usually around this time of the day, around between like 8 and 9. We sometimes, if I feel like it, sometimes we I fire up the stream a little earlier than usual. Sometimes, rarely later than 9. Usually when I don't think I can make the 9 o'clock stream, I just choose not to stream at all. But sometimes I come on a little early, as some of you may know. 영국 영어 water. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm not even going to try. It's going to be cringy as hell. I'm not even going to try. Maybe like 1 or 2 words every now and then, but no. Do you prefer British English? I guess that's kind of the same as me asking you if you ever use some regional dialect in Korean. Like, I don't know. If, like, for example, if you are a Seoul person, right? If you speak mainly like Korean standard Korean, like Seoul Korean, then, you know, I could maybe ask you if you ever use 경상도 dialect, and it's kind of the same question, right? And, you know, I've been thinking, ever since someone brought it up today, I've been thinking that I think trying to teach foreigners Korean, it's going to unlock, I mean, I don't know if it's going to, but I have a pretty good feeling that it's gonna unlock a lot of insight, some deeper insight into both languages that I probably did not realize existed earlier. And so it could be an exciting endeavor. What did I eat for dinner? I had pasta. How about you? 서윤권님, what'd you have for dinner? If you had a superpower that could instantly raise every non-English speaker's English to your level, would you choose to use it? Sure. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do it? But that's like, you know, that's like saying if you can Thanos snap the world into becoming peaceful, like everyone becoming peaceful and not evil and not greedy, would you do it? Of course, who wouldn't do that? Yeah. IELTS 준비할 때 영국 영어를 접했는데 듣기 적응에 시간이 걸렸던 것 같아요. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And that's exactly why you need to spend more time consuming just regular English content. I mean, sorry. You gotta really get used to consuming content in English. That is so important. Well, depends on the reward. Well, sure. I mean, it would be nice to have a reward. Sure, but even if there wasn't, I mean, you know, probably would. Hello, Andy. I ate sausage bread. Sausage bread. Okay, cool. So is that like a piece of bread with a sausage in it, or you had some sausages and some bread? If there's no reward, I don't think I would. I worked really hard to get here. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. So maybe the super rich who have billions, like hundreds of billions of dollars in asset and in wealth, it's kind of like saying, oh no, I'm not going to make everybody else's lives easier because, you know, I put in a lot of effort to get to where I am now. It's kind of the same way of thinking, right? There was a gun issue in Canada. A shooting? Was it a shooting? I mean the Korean sausage bread. Korean sausage bread? I'm not really well aware of what the Korean sausage bread is. But you also have to think about this. If you use the superpower to raise everyone's English level, a lot of people who've been making a living from teaching or using English could lose their jobs. Sure, but that's like saying, let's not advance technology forward in order to maintain everyone's jobs that are dependent on current level technology. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's kind of a balancing act. You would have to, yes, it does require some consideration and some a good amount of thinking for sure. But I guess you're eventually you're going to have to try to decide like who it's going to benefit and how much, in what way. I guess you're going to have to think about those things as well. But you know, I have this belief that and this is very I really shouldn't be talking about this, honestly, but I have this belief that the industry, the English education industry, is it's not actually helping people. If I'm being honest, it's not actually helping people. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, what? We met yesterday. Have I been? I guess I'm a day older. How are you? I'm doing pretty much the same as I was yesterday. Hey, how you doing, Holo's name? What's up? Yeah, good evening. How are you doing? It's nice to have you with us. Oh, guess what, guys? I found a really strange... I found myself in a really strange situation. Last night, I connected that computer to my Wi-Fi, right? And I noticed the bar was only at like 2 or 3 bars, whereas the full, I think this PC right now is only at 4 bars. Wait, 4 or 3? How many bars? Is that 3? 3 bars. 4 bars is full. I'm only at 3 bars. That one is only at 2 bars. Okay. You know the little Wi-Fi icon? And so I thought, okay, well that means it's going to be really slow. And I ran an internet speed test. It turned out to be pretty fast, a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. And then I thought, okay, well then if it's so fast here, then my PC, which is using the Ethernet connection, you know, the physical cable, the Ethernet cable, it's got to be a lot faster, right? It was slower. It was actually slower. It was significantly slower, especially the upload speed. And I thought, what the hell? And so I disconnected it, and I'm actually streaming on Wi-Fi right now. Because I disconnected the Ethernet cable and I connected to my Wi-Fi, and then I ran the test again on the same PC. It was faster. The upload speed was actually faster. Can you believe that? Like, what the hell? That's not supposed to happen. So I'm guessing it's probably my Ethernet cable that's the problem. You think that could be the reason? Do you think that could actually be why that we've been having some network issues lately? I think that could actually be the reason. I think that could very well be the reason. Oh, thank you, Somsomni. Thank you for saying so. Sorry, I got a little worked up there. I just don't understand like how that could be. Oh, funny test it is? Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Like, how could my Ethernet cable connection, Ethernet cable connected PC be slower than Wi-Fi? And so I ran the test again and again throughout different times throughout the day, and I kept getting the same results. The Wi-Fi has been consistently fast, consistently faster than my Ethernet cable connection. And so that's so weird to me. That is so weird. I don't get why. No, I really don't understand why that is. I just wish I knew technology better enough to say something to you. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I experienced. I don't even know why that is. I'm just explaining to you what I went through. I doubt that many people have an explanation for this. And I did some searching online, and it turns out that it could just be a bad cable, like a faulty cable. It could be a problem with my Ethernet port on my motherboard in my PC. It could be a number of different reasons. It could actually be a number of different reasons at the same time, so it's really hard to tell. It would take a lot of different types of tests to isolate what the real problem is. I heard that on Wall Street, some firms even build their offices right next to the stock exchange to reduce cable latency. Really? Huh. I'm kind of taken aback. If that's true, I'm kind of taken aback by how I mean, you would think that by now we would have overcome that issue, right? Cable latency. Oh, you know, you're not late at all. You're early. You're 23 minutes early. But then now that I'm looking at this again, it's Wall Street. Yes, so every millisecond counts for them, right? So I can imagine why they're so sensitive to that. Is this my office? Sure. Yeah, it's my office. What do you think? I heard they do that just to be 0.001 seconds faster. Yeah, so every millisecond counts. Sure. I wonder if that means, like, you know, you remember how when we were in college or university, when we were trying to sign up for a course, there was, you know, everybody was sitting in front of their computers trying to be the first one to get into courses, and you would just, you know, kill your mouse to be one of the first ones to click. I wonder if that means that that people living closer to the college or the universities actually got to actually had an advantage over others. Your PC won't turn on. What's wrong with it? It was working just fine a second ago. Well, I guess I'll just try turning it back on. Okay. So, are you on your phone now? Your office looks so perfect. It almost seemed AI back. You mean now, or it used to? Are you talking about my office right now, or in the past? It's kind of hard to tell because of your tense. Oh, okay. Huh, that's weird. Oh, okay. So, thank you. Thank you. That's, hey, I did this for you guys, you know? I did this. Although, I suppose even if I never got to show my room to anybody, I eventually would have made it, you know, look the way it does now. Just for my personal, you know, for personal reasons. Rebooting now. Okay, since it's the Milan Winter Olympics, let me ask you something. If you had to choose between a gold medal and your English skills, and you had to give one up, which would you choose? If you had to choose between a gold medal and your a gold medal in what? What a gold medal in what? Well, in anything? What other rewards do you get for getting a gold medal? Does gold medal come with something else, like some sort of financial reward, or like a hefty pension or something? Chinese native skill versus gold medal? That's okay. I've never thought about that before. If I had to choose right now within like 5 minutes, I think I would choose Chinese. I think I would choose Chinese. I think I would have so much more potential. There would be so many more doors open for me if I were to be nearly trilingual, as opposed to just having a gold. Because having a gold medal, I mean, sure, it does mean that you have one extremely exceptional skill, and it means that you're better at it than anybody else. But when it comes to language, it's not really. So it's kind of different story, right? Because just being able to use one or more languages doesn't really. You're not in competition with anybody else. It's just. I think you're just unlocking more maps. You know what I mean? If you think of it in the perspective of a video game, you're actually unlocking more maps. There are more things you can do. So many more doors open up for you. You know what I mean? Horengni, where do you get these? Are you coming up with these questions on your own? Because they sound oddly AI. Are you getting this? Are you getting these questions from AI? Which would you choose? The ability to fly or to read 50 times faster? The ability to fly or to read 50. I would love the ability to fly. Yeah. I think I would have the ability to fly. You finally got to New Zealand on your working holiday visa. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Congratulations. You're finally there. So, how long have you been in New Zealand? Like just a few days or a couple of weeks? Where are you at? Like, have you found, of course, I'm pretty sure you have a place to stay by now. Have you found a job? Did you land a job yet? Oh, my Wi-Fi is full. have 4 bars now. Maybe there's really something wrong with that cable. I have all 4 bars filled. If no one so actually I wasn't really planning on streaming tonight, but I really wanted to test streaming on Wi-Fi. And if nobody complains today about any buffering or anything, I would be very, very fascinated by that. That would be very, very weird. Because I actually feel very insecure right now about streaming on the Wi-Fi. Yeah. AI. What do you mean? Does this mean that you were getting these questions from AI? No, I was just curious because every question that you've been asking were choosing between 2 extreme cases that are not actually rooted in reality. I mean, I don't mind those questions, I guess. I mean, you know, it's nice to daydream about this stuff, I guess, but none of them is actually rooted in reality, so. Let's see what it's going to be like. Yeah, let's see what it's going to be like tonight. It's been just 5 days. Okay, so almost a week. I haven't found it. Oh, you haven't found a job yet? Okay. Need to open a bank account first. I see. Okay, so before you can find a job, before you can actually be employed, you need to open a bank account. I see. 한국어 생각하고 AI한테 번역해달라고 하고 있어요. Okay. Come on, you could have said that in English. Come on. The reason we're here is to force ourselves to use English. Come on. I don't care if your English sentence sucks. It doesn't matter. You don't have kids because you know you're going to be the perfect parent. Nobody knows that. No one is prepared. You just jump into it without being prepared. And sometimes the struggle of trying to become a good parent is actually what makes you a good parent. You know what I mean? Being a good parent doesn't mean that you have to be ready. It doesn't mean that you have to be prepared in advance. No. It's the process of the struggle. The struggle itself is what makes you a good parent. You know, you're a good friend to your bestie, not because you have the best of characteristics. No, it's because you've been through a lot together. You know, that's what makes you a good friend. Very, very generic style questions. It's like reading from a textbook. And the way because okay, I think I'm not exactly sure why, but it's probably because of the template. It kept using the same template. It's like copy and pasting the same template and just changing the blanks, right? Just change it. Would you rather choose A or B? You're just using the same template and just with different topics, right? I stuck in small talk joke last night shift with my colleagues working as a nurse in Sydney. How come they had a chat for 3 hours? You know, I wonder the same thing about like in any language. It's not really. I don't think that's really a question of English, right? I guess what you're asking is how do people talk about anything for 3 hours? You know what I mean? Coramdio. Hello, how you doing? I really don't get it. I can't imagine even in Korean. I was about to fall asleep. Is it common? Yeah. What do you mean? Is it common for people to talk for hours on end? I think so. It's a mystery to me too, but yeah, I think so. What's my favorite pop song? I don't have a favorite pop song. Fusney, what's your favorite pop song? I mean, do you have a favorite pop song? I don't have a favorite pop song. And if I'm being honest, I don't have a favorite anything. I don't have a favorite anything. I don't have a favorite food. I don't have a favorite restaurant. I mean, there are a lot of different types of foods that I love. A lot of different types of restaurants that I love to go to. I have a lot of things that I really love, but it's almost impossible for me to single out my most favorite of anything. You know what I mean? How do you guys do that? Okay, so let me ask you guys right now. Everybody, I'm asking you all, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? It's hard, isn't it? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Other people's food. Other people's food. Pork belly with soju. Well, sure, I love pizza. I absolutely love pizza, but I don't know if that's my favorite. Because I don't know. Do you have some sort of points-based system where you compare one category with another category? And I don't know. I don't really think like that. I don't know. Depends. No, actually, main name, you don't have to use on. You can just say, it depends what I did. That's fine. That's actually perfectly fine. Noodle, my favorite. 면 보면 눈 돌아가. Ooh, okay. I see. Okay, so my favorite music genre, that's really hard because I enjoy a variety of different types of genres. And so usually the way I think about this, whenever someone asks me about my favorite anything, I usually kind of imagine myself only doing one thing for the rest of my life. So for example, if I had to only listen to one type of music for the rest of my life, probably classical. I'm actually very, very taken aback by my own answer. I'm thinking, what? Really? This is my favorite genre? But yeah. I thought your channel subscriber would be 3 million by now. I mean, many Korean people are into English, but not many people go to the end. Well, yeah, it's pretty typical, you know. Well, one, people tend to lose interest, right? People tend to move on. And I encourage that. You know, I want to encourage you guys to explore different things, right? And never settle on one or two things. Always change things up as you go. And yeah. And of course, there's the aspect that you talked about that not many people can be. People can only be consistent and hardworking for so long. So it's perfectly natural. Coffee flavors. Oh yes, I am really into the very sour and very fruity tasting coffees. Yeah, I'm so into that. So you know, when you get a coffee, when I get my coffee, if the color is not orange, I'm instantly disappointed. It has to be orange. You know what I mean? and it must not have any transparency. It has to be all foggy inside. But just because it's orange, it doesn't really mean that it's good. It has to be very sour. Yeah, Sonny, you know what it is? We're probably thinking too much. We're overthinking the question. I think the normal way to answer that question is just tell them whatever that you enjoy. Just anything. It doesn't really matter. People like you and me, we're overthinking it. We're actually being very serious about our answer. I think that's the problem. Oh yeah, you know, that's one of the biggest reasons that I come online as much as I can. Because, you know, you gotta use English if you want to improve. 남이 차려준 음식이 제일 맛있어요. So what if I made hot dogs for you every day? Is that okay? Would that be okay? If you die tomorrow, what will you... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Another one of these very extreme cases. Very extreme condition. Actually, this one's kind of easy. If I were to die tomorrow, what would be my last meal? It's a very hard one. I don't know. 돈가스? I'm calling Kaido Uni from now on. Really? Why? 최장만 도와준다면 세계 음식 다 먹고 싶어요. Your pancreas? It was such a shame that our skaters fell during the short track relay. Oh, okay. Our skaters? Are you part of the team? 메리님? Kaido-님? Oh, no, that was the toddler channel. We're on the main channel today, Kaido-님. So that one's going to be the next time we stream on the toddler channel. Oh, just regular coffee. Just, you know, the regular black coffee, just Americano. Yeah. I thought your favorite music was hip-hop style since we can listen it from your channel. Well, like I said, I enjoy a variety of different types of music. Yeah. The reason that I usually don't have classical music playing during the stream is because I don't want... Well, I do kind of want to help you guys fall asleep because I know, you know, insomnia is a real problem nowadays. But I'm not trying to make you guys fall asleep. And... playing classical music in the background, that would be counterintuitive, right? You should try oshachu or something in oozy coffee, fresh orange juice with espresso. Okay. Well, I really don't like my coffee to be sweet. I really don't want any sweetness in my coffee. Just the more sour it is, the better. Burrito. Depends on the burrito. Well, you know, if I were to have my last meal, okay, so I'm going to answer this in a slightly different way, and prepare yourself for major cringe, okay? Just whatever that I can have with my wife. Just, I would love to have something, anything with my wife. That would be great. My wife and my dogs next to me? Yeah. and a nice cup of coffee with very, very good bread, maybe. Have you ever guys had like a piece of bread from a bakery or something and thought, oh my god, I think I like this more than a really well-made steak. You know what I mean? Have you ever guys felt that about a piece of bread? Have you ever guys felt that? I swear, nothing really beats a really nicely baked piece of bread and a really well-made cup of coffee. Nothing really beats that. Like not even like the best quality steak or anything. It's really hard to beat a very well, carefully baked bread and well-made coffee. That's really hard to beat. Oh yeah? I felt that a few times. Not a lot, unfortunately, but I have had maybe once or twice. I remember having some bread, and I remember thinking, I actually remember talking about it with my wife, saying that this is better than almost any other type of food, that you can eat. 쉬는 날 아침에 여유롭게 일어나서 카페 가서 라떼 진짜 맛있는 크루아상 한 개 이때 그걸 느꼈어요. Me, I am so into sourdough bread. I love sourdough bread. Like a really sour, fruity, very earthy and fruity tasting cup of coffee with sourdough bread. Oh my gosh, it's like kill me now. I would choose bread. Anyway, so it's 9 o'clock, guys. I guess it's time to get into the dialogue. I know you guys hate this part of the stream, but hey, we got to have some rules, right? We can't just sit here and chat for 2.5 hours long, right? Rolltipnim, I guess it's time for you to go to bed. Rolltipnim is like, no, please don't do the dialogue. Hello, teacher. Hello. What's flavor? I'm curious if it's tasting pizza. Did somebody talk about pizza? Okay. Imagine that you just came back from the bathroom, right? Maybe, I don't know, let's say, I wasn't really thinking about this situation here, but let's say that you went to, I don't know, you went to a coffee shop with a friend or something and you're having coffee together. You just went to the bathroom, you came back and you saw your friend. Okay, it's a guy friend, right? Doesn't matter. You could be a woman or a guy. And you saw your guy friend sitting in his chair looking at a picture of some woman in a wedding dress being held by this older guy. Okay? Does that make sense? You just came back from the bathroom and you saw your friend sitting in his chair, looking in his phone, and looking at a photo of a woman in a wedding dress being held by an older guy. Okay? You told us to remind you the blank part in the last night's dialogue on the main channel. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, Kaidonim, that's what you were talking about. Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me no. Kaidonim just reminded me on Discord. I thought she was asking me if we were going to continue that dialogue tonight. But okay, so I get you now. All right. Yeah, okay. So that line, right? That line. Okay, so the line is this. Now, I don't even know how to say this. Yeah, you're right, JC. I got you. Okay, so I don't even know how to say this in Korean. So you guys can maybe help me out, right? Okay. So the dialogue was happening, and then the person says, "Well, they are a handful. But you do get to relive some of that magic when you were growing up." Let's say from. Well, they are a handful, but you do get to relive some of that magic from when you were growing up. Can you guys understand what this is kind of trying to say? Can you guys understand what this is kind of trying to say? Oh, that's sweet. Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally pressed something. So what do you guys think this means? What do you think this means? That doesn't make sense. I don't know how to I honestly don't know how. Oh shoot, I forgot. Maybe we could use 아가를 보면서 자기 어릴 적을 떠올리게 되는 것. Yeah, kind of. It's not actually talking about like an actual miracle or an actual magic, but it's kind of the so this is basically I'm referring to you know, when you're growing up, everything's interesting, you know? Everything's so much fun. There's so much there's a lot of fun. There's just so much fun and not a lot of worries, right? You know what I mean? That's what this is referring to. 힘들지만 대신 순수했던 시절을 Controlling, this is very good. This is actually really good. Yeah, that's what that's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. 그게 또 그렇게 해석이 되네. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so this is kind of what that is referring to. Right? They are a handful, but you do get to relive. You get to relive some of that magic from when you were growing up. Oh! Oh, you got help from AI? Okay, that's cool. All right. That's great. Okay. Hey, AI is helpful. All right. Yeah. You know, I'm sure that a lot of you guys probably have had terrible childhoods. I know that there are a lot of people out there. I know that, you know, just because you're a kid, not everything is just fun and games. I know there's, you probably all have very bad memories. But, you know, just in general, right? As opposed to when you're older. So, This was the sentence that I decided not to share on the toddler channel last night. It was probably a good thing that I didn't mention it, right? Now I don't have kids of my own, but I was actually really taken aback. I actually learned about this very recently. Because I was watching this YouTube video about, what it was like to live in the 80s and the 90s, right? I don't remember what video it was, but it was a video that was roughly about, what life was like for people who were living as an adult in the 80s and the 90s, or even as a kid in the 80s and the 90s, right? And I was reading the comments, and there were a lot of people talking about, how nostalgic it was and how the video was bringing back so many memories and stuff. And there was this one comment. That really kind of just stopped me in my tracks. And I was looking at it, and it was basically about this. The person said that, in fact, you get to relive some of that. Well, it wasn't exactly like this, but it was roughly like this. Yeah. And the person said, when you have kids, and as you are watching your kid grow up, you actually get to relive some of that magic. And I thought, wow, that is something that I had never considered. That's something I had no idea about. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool. Oh, really? Ah, shit. Really? Is everybody experiencing a lot of buffering right now? Is it happening to everybody? External name? Are you experiencing buffering? No buffering? A little bit now? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually testing tonight, testing streaming on Wi-Fi tonight. A little bit. No buffering now? Okay. I'm watching on smart TV, but no buffering at all. I see. Okay. Your TV isn't like one of those huge TVs, is it? Your ISP is LG? But your computer isn't working, right, YG? Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, that was the sentence. Okay. I'm just gonna. All right. Oh, it's working fine now. Okay. Guess watching this via laptop or computer makes buffering worse than mobile phone. I don't know. I really don't know. Are there other people connected to the same Wi-Fi and using a lot of data? I find the word relive lovely. Yes. Yes, it certainly does. Yes. It certainly does. Okay. So, back to our main dialogue tonight. Oh, okay. So you're not experiencing any buffering right now tonight? Okay, that's good. I have a little, but you can keep track of it. Okay, good. So not so bad. Not so bad. A little here and there, but manageable. All right. That's good to know. In my case, I've been the opposite way from how my parents raised me. I hope that means ultimately in a good way. You thought it was a typo? What was a typo? When I give my child what I wish I had received, it feels like my heart is healing. That's good. That's very good. And you know what? You are very, very lucky that you can actually do that for your child, or you were able to do that for your child. Oh, you thought relive was a typo. I see. It's certainly not. I thought it's buffering. Oh, that's kind of funny. David Shindim, thank you very much for the membership support. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much, man. Okay. All right. So, again, you just came back from the bathroom and you see your friend sitting in his chair, looking at his phone, and he's looking at what seems to be a woman in a wedding dress being hugged by an older guy. Okay? And in a jokingly way, right? In a jokingly way, you say, "Oh, 네가 짝사랑..." Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay, so sure, you could say, is she your crush? Sure, you could say that, but tonight we're just going to phrase it a little differently. We're going to say, whoa. Is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, is that a girl you have a crush on? Is that a girl you have a crush on? Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no. 아, 몬지님, 그거 알려드릴게요. 이렇게 하면은요. 아, 여기 계시는 분들이 한번 해보시겠어요? 이렇게 얘기 안 하고 지금 몽지님이 하신 것처럼 하면은 Is that the girl you had a crush on이라 하면 무슨 의미가 되죠? 해석이 좀 달라지죠. 한국어로 해석이 어떻게 돼요? 그쵸. 짝사랑했던. 네. 짝사랑했던 혹은 짝사랑했다던. 잠깐만, 했다던? 너가 짝사랑했다던. 했다던 말 되나? Not really sure. Yeah. Okay? 그렇게 되겠죠. 그리고 그 내포하는 의미가 뭐냐면 이걸 이제 the로 하면 내포된 의미가 뭐냐면 전에 들은 바가 있는 거예요. 전에 들었던 적이 있던 거예요. 그랬다고. 또는 알았었던 거예요. 그래서 걔가 걔인가? 이런 느낌으로. 야, 걔가 걔야? 그죠? Is that the girl you had? 그리고 그러면 이것도 달라져야 되겠죠? 몽지님? 맞죠? 그래서 had까지 하신 거였구나. 오케이, 네, 맞아요. 네, had까지 가면 더 완벽하게 그게 되겠죠? 너가 짝사랑했었던 걔냐, 걔가. Is that the girl you had a crush on? 근데 지금은 그냥 하는 얘기죠. 그냥. 네가 짝사랑하는 어느 한 여자냐. Is that a girl you had a crush on? Or you have a crush on? Oh, is that a girl you have a crush on? It's okay. It's okay. 그냥 지금도요. 너무 그거를 막 반드시 알고 있어야지. 너 이게 아니라 그냥 계속해서 빗질하는 거예요. 빗질을 계속해서 이런 식으로 하다 보면 언젠간 자리 잡혀요. 오케이? 계속 remind하고 계속 쓰고 하다 보면은 언젠가는 자리 잡으니까요. repetition, 오케이? repetition. 잠깐만. 누가 오늘 그 영어 공부 힘들다고 불평하는 사람이 있을까봐 제가 준비한 짤이 하나 있는데 필요할 수도 있을 것 같아서 준비해놔야 되겠다. 잠시만요. 이걸 어떻게 띄우는? 오케이, 이거다. 이거를 지금 하면 안 되는데. 오케이, never mind. No, 필요하면. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. 괜찮아요. 왜냐면 쓸 일 분명히 있을 거예요. I am sure of it. 매번 있거든요. 했던은 과거 아닐까요? 지금 짝사랑하고 있지만 그 전에 언급했던. 했던 과거 아닐까요? 지금 짝사랑하고 있지만 그 전에 언급했던? 배고픈데 I'm not exactly sure what your question is. 그러니까 이거를 the하고 had라고 하면은 과거에 대한 얘기냐? 네, 맞아요. 과거에 대한 얘기가 맞죠. 근데 과거에 대한 얘기를 하고 해서 그래서 그게 지금도 사실이냐 아니냐 그것까지는 이 말만 가지고는 그거는 뭐 알 수 없는 거고요. Okay. Anyway, okay. Oh no. 이건 그냥 바로 보여드릴게요. It's physics girl. You know her? 자, 아까 그랬죠, 제가? 여러분이 화장실 나왔는데 you just came back from the bathroom, you found your friend looking at a picture of a girl in a wedding dress, and you say, whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? And your friend says this. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? 여러분 뭐라고 하시겠어요? What are you gonna say? Who is physics girl? Okay. That's a good answer. That's a good 물리학 여자. First of all, I hate physics. I hate physics. Don't even mention her. Okay. What the hell is physics girl? Okay. So let's say physics girl. No. 짝퉁 슈퍼 히어로 같은데? 배우야? 무슨 짝퉁 슈퍼 히어로 같은데? 배우야? Okay. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff 라고 할게요. 하이픈이 있어야 되나 없어야 되나 모르겠네. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff.
Wow, is that a girl you have a crush on?
Yeah, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl. No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? Is she an actor?
Well, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh no, it's a physics girl. You know her? Physics girl? Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor?
Okay. I know that you guys dread saying this word, right, girl? 근데 저희가 최근에 L 발음에 대해서 뭔가 새로운 접근을 시도하고 있죠. 어떤 걸로 시도하고 있죠, 요즘? L 발음을? 어떻게 요즘 L 발음을 새롭게 접근하고 있죠, 우리? 그쵸? 이렇게, 이렇게요. 으어. 이렇게요. 으어. 모음 꺾기. 그쵸? 모음 꺾기를 요즘 접근하고 있어요. 여기서도 통해요. 여기서는 물론 안 통하죠. 당연히 여기서는 안 통하죠. 근데 여기서는 통해요. 오케이? So, 혹시 알아요? 오늘이야말로 이제 드디어 girl 발음을 할 수도 있어요. 일단 girl 여기까지는 되죠? girl girl까지는 되죠? 완벽히 되죠. 그쵸? 그냥 그 한 다음에 girl 하면 돼요. 거기다가 아주 그냥 짧고 자연스럽고 부드럽게 이거 한번 해줘요. girl 하면서 girl 하면 이렇게 들려요.
girl.
어까지 가야 돼요. 어까지 가야 돼요. girl. 일단 이게 돼야 돼요. girl 한 다음에 girl. 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 왜 되는지 알겠죠? girl예요. girl인데 그걸 동시적으로 하는 거예요. girl. girl. 응? show me 올려보세요. 안 되시던 분들. 진짜 이렇게 한다니까요. girl.
girl.
Okay, you're getting close. Yeah, girl. Okay. Physics girl? No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No. She's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait. 어쩌면 교수일 수도 있겠는데? knockoff hyphen 없다고요? Okay. Thank you. Physics girl. No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait. 어쩌면 교수일 수도 있겠는데? 그쵸? 이거죠? perfect? Maybe she's a 아니다. Maybe she's a 그러네요. Yeah, maybe she's a professor.
Physics girl? No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor?
Okay,
Physics
good.
girl? Girl. Physics girl? Girl. Physics girl? Girl.
이게 방금 누구죠? 마녀여행님이 하신 거는요. 이거를 발음하시는데 이렇게 시작해서 이렇게 하는데 이게 이거 발음하실 때 처음부터 거가 되면 안 돼요. 처음부터 거가 되는 게 일단 문제예요. 처음엔 그가 돼야 돼요. 그의 R 발음을 넣는 거예요. 걸. 이렇게 거로 들어가면 안 돼요. girl. girl. Your dog's looking at you. 오케이. 그런 식으로 해서 천천히 하면서 연습을 계속 해보세요.
Girl. Good girl.
저거 제가 웃은 거, 내가 웃은 거 맞구나. I'm not laughing at your pronunciation. 저 지금 틀어놓고 하시는 거라서 웃는 소리가 들리는 거지. 제가 저렇게 웃어요? It sounds like I'm laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. Okay. 아무튼 그런 식으로 한번 해보세요. Okay. Physics girl. No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait. Maybe she's a professor. Maybe 말고도요. Maybe 말고도 이렇게 phrasing을 할 수도 있어요. I think she might be. I think she might be a professor. I think she might be a professor. She's a YouTuber. Or what? Or was는 뭐예요? 무슨 말이에요, 갑자기? 이건 갑자기 왜 있죠? Or was. What does that mean? 그쵸, 이 얘기죠. 지금 이거 같은 경우는 영어가 오히려 말하기가 편한 편이에요. 왜냐면 한국어로 이거를 자연스럽게 할 때는 그냥 와, 지금은 아닌가? 이거죠. 지금은 아닐 수도 있어. 지금은 아닌가? 이거를 얘기를 하는 건데 얘네들은 그냥 이렇게만 많이 얘기해요. Or was. Okay? She's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait. Maybe she's a professor. I think she might be a professor.
No, she's a YouTuber. Or was? Oh, wait. Maybe she's a professor. I think she might be a professor.
Okay, sounds good. Think she might be a professor. 유튜버나 교수? 같은 사람 얘기하는 거 맞아? SJ님, 지금은 그 실제로 입으로 내뱉는 그 단어나 어휘, 말을 얘기하는 게 아니라 무엇에 대한 얘기, 그러니까 그 내용으로서 언급하는 거기 때문에 say가 아니라 talk가 나와야 돼요. 오케이? 지금은 say가 아니라 talk예요. 왜냐면 내용에 대한 얘기지 내가 뱉는 그 말 자체에 대한 얘기가 아니라. 그래서 a YouTuber or a professor. 뭐 이것도 뭐 여러 가지로 phrasing을 할 수가 있는데요. Are you sure you're talking about the same person? 이 부분 있죠? talking about. 아까 JC님이 referring to라고 하셨는데 그것도 괜찮아요. 비교적 좀 약간 더 formal한 느낌이 있긴 하지만 뭐 영어는 원래 좀 formal한 표현들을 일상적으로도 많이 쓰기 때문에 전혀 이상하지 않아요. 근데 오늘은 그냥 talking about라고 할게요. Are you sure you're talking about the same person? A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah. Well, um, 우리말로 뭐라고 하지? 유료 구독하면은요, 제 채널에 보시면은 그 왜 영상 뭐 쇼츠 뭐 재생 목록 이렇게 몇 페이지가 있잖아요. 거기에 posts라고 있어요. 게시물이라고 돼 있나? 거기에 들어가시면 보이실 거예요. 그러니까 여기에 이어서 무슨 얘기를 하고 싶냐면 큰 유튜브 채널을 가지고 있는데 그 이상으로 그 외에 그 사람이 뭘 하는지에 대해서는 생각해 본 적이 없다? 이게 말이 되나요? 그 외에 그 이상으로 그 뒤로 그 뒤에 그 외 뭐라고 해야 되지? 그 내막 아닌데 뭐라고 해야 돼요? 무슨 대충 무슨 얘기를 하고 싶은 건지는 알겠죠? 번외로? 그거 말고는 그 밖에 좀 많이 좀 문어체 느낌이 나나? 그 밖에 그 외에 아무튼 뭔지 대충 알겠죠? 그 외에 그 사람이 뭐 하는 사람인지는 생각해 본 적이 없다. Beyond that, good. 영어로는 beyond that가 딱 좋아요. Beyond that, okay? 영어로는 beyond that가 딱 좋아요. 뭐 beside도 틀린 건 아니에요. But beyond that, okay? Well, she's got this huge YouTube channel. Where she talks about physics. 이 부분은 제가 한국어로 안 드렸는데 뭐라고 해야 될지 몰라서 안 드렸어요. 그냥 이렇게요. 이거 해석하면 어떻게 돼요? She's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. 네, 뭐 그 밖에. 소통하는? 이야기하는 엄청 큰 유튜브 채널을 가지고 있어. 난 그냥 그 이상으로, 그냥 어떤 사람일지에 대해서는 한 번도 생각해 본 적이 없었어. Okay. Very good. Controlling, very good. Thank you. 혹시 그것도 AI인가요? Did you get the help of AI? AI가 아니라 chatbot? 아무튼 좋아요. 해석 좋네요. Okay. Helpful, sure. Very convenient, right? Very convenient. Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. 근데 네가 지금 방금 네 말 듣고 보니 어쩌면 교수거나 물리학자일 수도 있을 것 같아. 스카이넷. 근데 방금 네 말 듣고 보니 이거 왜 이렇게 말하기 어렵지? 근데 방금 네 말 듣고 보니 어쩌면 교수거나 물리학자일 수도 있을 것 같아. 그렇죠? Now that you mention it. Now that you've mentioned it도 괜찮고요. Now that you mention it도 괜찮고요. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. How do you spell physicist? 모르겠다. 맞아? Is it right? Physicist? I think it's right. I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. I think among all the things that we're covering today in this dialogue, this is probably one of your primary exercise material. Okay? Try to memorize it and go through it without stopping and try to repeat it until you're very comfortable with it, okay? Well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that, but now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl? No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? Oh, no, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait. Maybe she's a professor. I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist.
Is that a girl you have a crush on?
Sounds good.
A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you are talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that.
Okay.
But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist.
Okay, even a physicist. 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 Sounds funny. Okay. 자, 그러더니 A가 beyond, 이상, 그 이상. Beyond that. Beyond that is 그 이상으로, 그 이상, 그 밖에. You feel so comfortable reading the whole thing without stopping? Oh, okay, great. Good for you, Roltinim. That's excellent.
YouTuber girl, physics girl.
YouTuber girl. Okay. Pizza sauce. What? Why are you suddenly talking about pizza sauce? No, physicist, not pizza sauce. This. 이걸 예로 한번 들어볼게요. 나 오늘 아침에 야, 너 오늘 아침에 어디 다녀왔어? 응. 병원에 다녀왔는데. 왜? 이거랑 야, 내가 오늘 아침에 어떤 병원에 다녀왔는데 어떤 병원이 흥미로울 일이 뭐가 있죠? 어떤 병원이 흥미로울 이유가 뭐가 있을까요? 아, 오케이. 뭐라고 하지? 간호사가 엄청 예쁘더라. Okay, for example. Okay. 의사 선생님 잘, okay, I got you. Okay. 자, 보세요. 여기서 말하는 병원에 다녀왔는데랑 여기서 말하는 어떤 병원에 다녀왔는데랑 느낌이 많이 달라요. 이거를 글로서만 보는 게 아니라 이 말을 꺼냈을 때 그 의도, 그 느낌을 느껴야 돼요. 자, 이거는 뭐예요? 그냥 오늘 아침에 이걸 했다. 끝. 이거예요. 그냥. 이걸 한 거예요. 이게 주제인 거예요. 다녀온 그게 주제예요. 근데 야, 내가 아침에 어떤 병원에 다녀왔는데 이거는 뭐냐면 이 얘기를 하기 위한 설정 깔기. 이거를 소개함으로써 결과적으로 내가 하고 싶은 얘기가 이거예요. 그쵸? 그거예요. 빌드업이죠. 이럴 때 영어에서는 또는 on 대신에 this를 쓰는 경우가 굉장히 많아요. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? 이거는 the라고 하기죠. I went to the hospital. Why? 이렇게 하는데 여기서는 Hey, I went to this hospital this morning. And the nurse there was super cute. 보통 이렇게 어떤 소재나 어떤 인물을 내 스토리에서 처음으로 등장시키면서 그 이후에 그거에 대해서 뭔가를 할 얘기가 있을 때 이럴 때 이렇게 설정으로서 이렇게 깔 때 this라고 얘기를 많이 해요. Okay? Why? I don't know. 왠지 그래야 될 것 같아. It felt like a good idea. I don't know. 이런 얘기하면 그래야 되지 않나요? Anyway. I have this terrible. Yeah. 네. 그러니까 이게 심지어 한국어에도요. 이거랑 은근히 잘 매칭이 되는 게 있어요. 이 어떤이라는 수식어가 은근히 얘랑 잘 맞아요. 내가 그 회사 다니면서 어떤 남자를 만났었는데 이런 느낌 있죠. 이런 얘기할 때 이런 느낌 있죠. 이때 this를 써요. 오케이? 야, 내가 오늘 아침에 어떤 병원에 갔었는데 오케이? 이 어떤이랑 잘 어울려요. 이 어떤이 뭘 신호를 해요? 뭘 신호를 해주죠? 내가 지금 이 소개를 하자마자 이제 그거에 대한 뭔가 얘기를 할 게 있다라는 거잖아요. 그쵸? 할 얘기가 있는 거예요. 그럴 때 this. Okay? Alright. 그 this가 어딨죠, 여기서? 그쵸? 어떤 유튜브 채널에 대해서 지금 얘기를 하는 거죠. 그쵸? 그쵸? I met this guy. There was this guy. 다시 한번 볼게요. Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl? No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. 롤템님, 최대한 간소화된 버전으로 다시 말씀을 드리자면, 이런 식으로 어떤 이야기를 시작할 때 있죠, 롤팁님. 우리가 내가 오락실에서 어떤 게임을 하고 있었는데 이런 얘기를 할 때 우리가 어떤이라는 말을 쓰는 것과 그 느낌이 굉장히 비슷해요. this라고 하는 거. 오케이? Yeah. Hey, I was playing this game at the arcades and okay? 이 어떤이랑 굉장히 비슷해요. This. I was playing this game. Yeah. 보통 그래서 설명을 어떤 식으로 하냐면 어떤 내가 경험한 거에 대한 어떤 내가 경험했거나 뭔가 봤거나 한 거에 대한 이야기를 시작하면서 어떤 소재나 인물을 처음 그 이야기 속에서 소개시킬 때 그럴 때 이렇게 어떤이라고 많이 하잖아요. Very, very similar. This. Okay? This. 그쵸? 내가 어떤 영화를 봤는데 okay? I watched this movie the other day. Okay? Okay. 사실 제가 저번에도 한번 이런 비슷한 얘기를 했었는데 그 전에도 여러 번 얘기했었고요. 여러분이 어떤 거에 대해서 설명을 이해한 거는요. 어디까지나 설명을 이해한 것뿐이고요. 그거에 대해서 실질적인 활용감이 생기기 위해서는 활용을 많이 해야 돼요. 그건 당연한 거예요. 오케이? 그래서 어떤 설명만 듣고 그거에 대한 감을 완벽히 잡을 거라는 기대를 해서는 안 돼요. 설명은 어디까지나 설명일 뿐이에요. That's it. 오케이. 어디까지 봤죠? 오케이. A. 오케이. A가요. 그래서 이 사람이 이렇게 얘기를 하는 와중에 찾아봤어요. 그 사람이 실제로. 그러더니 오, 구독자가 350만 명이네. 뭘 하는진 몰라도 잘하나 보네.
YouTuber girl.
350만 명 영어로 실제로 여러분이라면 어떻게 얘기할 건지 디스코드에 올려주세요. 실제로 말로 어떻게 할 거예요? 아니면 영어로 그대로 다 단어로 써주시던가요? (3.5) okay? 3.5
3.5 million.
okay? 3.5 million 좋아요. 외국인들은 3.5 말고도 어떻게도 정말 많이 3.5 다음으로 가장 많이 쓰는 방식이 많이 말하는 방식이 뭐게요? What is it? $350? No. $350K? No. 3,050,000? No. 몰라요, 아무도? Nobody? 와우. JC님, 그쵸? 3.5 million. Shit. 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. 3.5 million이랑 3.5 million이랑 왔다 갔다 해서 얘기해 보세요. 이게 더 쉬울걸요? 3.5 million? 3.5 million. Easy, right? 3.5 million.
$3,500,000.
Sure, you can do that as well.
3.5 million, 2.5 billion.
3.5 million. 그쵸? 0.5라고 하려면 뭔가 더 힘이 들어가고 연음이 좀 딱딱해요. 그죠? 3.5 million. It's very easy to say. 그쵸? 3.5. 3.5 million. Not 3.5 million girls. 3.5 million subscribers. We're not talking about yeah. So wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it.
Wow, 3.5 million subscribers? Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it.
Whatever she's doing. 그녀가 뭘 하고 있는진 모르겠지만 이거를 물론 I don't know what she's doing 이라고 해도 돼요. I don't know what she's doing. 근데 지금 이 사람이 지금 하는 말 있죠. 이 사람이 결과적으로 하고 싶은 말이 그녀는 본인이 하는 일을 본인의 일을 굉장히 잘한다라는 말을 하고 싶은 거죠. 이런 맥락에서는 whatever she's doing이 훨씬 더 자연스러워요. Rather than I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing이라고 해도 의미 전달은 문제 없지만 in this kind of context, whatever is much better. 비록 해석은 안 달라지더라도. Okay? 해석은 한국어에서는 뭘 하는지 몰라도가 가장 자연스럽겠죠. But in English, whatever she's doing sounds so much more natural. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. 이 부분은 그냥 짧게 끝낼게요. 이 말은 원래 좀 길게 뭔가 써놓은 게 있는데 그냥 absolutely 로 끝내고 최근에 했대? A가 최근에 결혼했대?
Yeah, well, she's got this huge
So?
YouTube channel where she talks about videos. I just never thought about who she might be on that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist.
Yeah, physicist. Okay. 최근에가 아니라 결혼은 했어? 결혼했어? 이렇게 기혼, 미혼 여부를 확인하는 과정이라면 당연히 is she married라고 하겠지만 지금은 그게 아니죠. 최근에 결혼을 했느냐. 그쵸? 이런 시점에 대한 질문이기 때문에 is married가 아니에요. 그쵸? Did she get married recently? Did she get married recently? Did she get married recently? 이 사람이 이 말을 왜 했죠? Why did this person ask this? Why? Not sure? Okay. Does anybody know? Wedding picture. She's in a wedding dress. 마음에 들었어. 궁금해서 결혼식 끊어줘서 헷갈려서 혹시 조금 나중에 조인하신 분들은 잘 모르실 수도 있겠지만 저희가 이 대화를 처음 시작할 때 제가 여러 번 상황 설명을 해드렸어요. 상황이 You're at a coffee shop together, your friend was already at the table, you just came back from the bathroom, and as you were returning to your table, you saw your friend looking at his phone at a photo of a woman in a wedding dress. Okay? Being held by an older guy. You remember me saying that, right? At the beginning of the dialogue, before we started the dialogue.
Oh, absolutely. Did you get married recently?
Did she? Did she? Did she 발음이 어려운 않으시죠? 이 D를 아예 묵음 처리하고 d랑 she랑 합쳐버려요. So did she? Did she get married recently? Did she get married recently? Okay, anyway. Wow, is that a girl you have a crush on? 그 사진을 보고 있는 걸 보면서 한 얘기죠. Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl. No. That sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Oh, wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she was or who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Wow. 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh, no. 이건 오래된 사진이야. 이건 오래된 사진이야. This is an old picture? Okay. Okay, this is an old photo. This is from a long time ago? Okay. This is from a while back. 작년에 아버지가 돌아가셨을 때 올린 사진이야. Did she get married recently? Oh, no, this is from a while back. No, this is from a while back. 올린 거야? 올린 거야? 여러분, while. Oh no, this is from a while back. This is from a while back. 저는 이거를 읽을 때요. This is from a while back 할 때요. 저는 어떤 식으로 보통 얘기하냐면 잘 들어보세요. This is from a while back. This is from a while back. This is from a while. 이거 왜 소리가 안 나오고 있지? This is from a while back. Okay. 거의 와어라고 하고 있어요. 와어. 잘 들어보면요. L라고 확실히 안 해요. 모음 꺾기로 처리를 해요. 와우. 와우. 이 단어만 그렇게 발음하면 물론 웃기죠. 근데 연결하잖아요. L처럼 들린다니까요. This is from a while back. 해보세요. This is from a while back. 와우라고 해보세요. 진짜로 와우. 와어. 하지만 부드럽게. 부드럽고 짧게. 금방 하고 아무런 일 없다는 듯이 그냥 하고 넘어가요. This is from a while back. 하면서도 본인 입에서도 심지어 L처럼 느껴질걸요? 빨리 하다 보면은. This is from a while back.
This is from a while back.
Yeah, sounds perfect, yeah.
This is from a while back.
Okay?
Did she get married recently? Oh no, this is from a while back.
Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, this is from a while back. 아니, 진짜 제가 와우라고 지금 하려고 하는 게 아니라 진짜로 그렇게 하고 있다니까요. This is from a while back. 이걸 실제로 말하면서 while라고 다 하는 원어민도 잘 없을걸요. This is from a while back. 물론 할 수도 있겠지만 혀 자랑하려고. This is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. 아니요. 얼도 필요 없어요. 그냥 wow. wow back. 대신에 바로 이어서 wow back. This is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh no, this is from a while back. This is from a while back. She posted it.
Okay, she posted it. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her. Physics girl. No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor. Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh no, this is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Look at YG practicing 2 languages at the same time.
She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
Last year. Last year 해도 되지만 제가 추천하는 방법은 last에서 year 이어질 때 쌍지읒으로 자신 있게 이어주세요. 그냥 last year. Last year. 지을. Last year. Um, um,
Last year.
okay, perfect.
She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
Okay.
She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
Okay, last year. Sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Okay, perfect. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 제니퍼 로렌스가 나이 가지고 한 영화 생각나네. 여러분, YG가 이 한 얘기를 영어로 한번 해주시겠어요? 지금 YG가 한 이 얘기를 영어로 한다면? It reminds me of. 오케이, 여기까지만 맞추면 됐어요. 저도 그 나이 가지고가 무슨 얘기인지 잘 몰라서 모르겠고요. 일단 it reminds me만 나오면 됐어요. 오케이. 혹시나 이거 모를까 싶어서요. 그냥 혹시나 했어요. 물론 아무도 이걸 모르는 사람은 없겠죠. 이런 얘기를 할 때 it reminds me of 라고 말을 시작한다는 거는 모르는 사람 없겠죠, 아마? 지금쯤이면? Everybody knows, right? 근데 여기서 나이 가지고가 무슨 얘기지? 혹시 나이 들어서? 아닌데? 나이 가지고 한 what? Anyway, seems like she hasn't posted in a while. While 이것도 마찬가지예요. L 영어 안 해도 돼요. L 발음 안 해도 돼요. 그냥 wow, wow. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 와 한 다음에 꺼지세요 그냥. You know what I mean? Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 어? 하면 yeah. Just like that. 네, 한 다음에 꺼지세요. 그러니까 스스로를 꺼트리라고요. 아, 그 꺼지라는 게 아니라 꺼지시라고요. 아, 이게 꺼지소서? No? 예, 그러니까 스스로 전원을 끄라고요. Okay? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Turn yourself off. Okay? Turn yourself off. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 끝까지 어떻게든 발음을 하려고 하지 말고 오히려 발음을 하지 마세요. 와까지 하다가 그냥 발음을 포기해버리세요. Wow. 응? Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 진짜로. I'm not kidding. 농담도 아니에요, 심지어. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. 얼마나 맨 마지막 발음을 그냥 안 해버려요, 지금. 와까지 한다면 그냥, you know? Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Okay.
Last year, she posted it when her dad passed away last year.
Okay. Whoa, what's this? Oh, this is the movie you were talking about, YG? Okay.
Seems like she hasn't posted in a while.
Posted in a while. Posted in a while. 지금 이 post라는 동사 있죠. 어떤 뭐 글이든 뭐 컨텐츠든 그거를 이제 게시한다라는 말의 post, 오늘날에는 반드시 말을 할 수 있어야 되는 말로 쓸 수 있어야 되는 동사예요. post는. 오케이? 그렇기 때문에 이거는 좀 많이 연습을 해야 돼요. post. 과거형 하면 posted. 대명사 쓰면 posted it. 이렇게 할 수 있을, 이거는 진짜 반복이 많이 필요한 거예요. 오케이? She posted it 언제? She posted it when her dad passed away. She hasn't posted in a while. She hasn't 저는 이거를 이렇게 발음하는 거다라고 신경 쓰면서 하는 거 아니에요. 여러분도 한국어 얘기할 때 그렇게 신경 안 쓰잖아요. 그냥 습관대로 평소대로 그냥 하는 거잖아요. Same thing. Okay. Yes, post. Post a video. Post a video. post는 거의 그냥 다 써요. Post an article. You can post an image. You can post anything. Post a video. 좀 더 formal하게는 publish라고 하죠. Publish an article, publish a piece, like an opinion. Okay, so it seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Okay. 여기까지 하면 끝나요. Yeah. She's been sick. That's why I looked it up. See if there were any updates. 맞나? 맞죠? Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked it up. Looked her up이라고 할까? See if there were any updates. Okay. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates. You can't upload, for example, you can't upload an opinion, right? But you can post an opinion on something. You can post, 그러니까 글의 형태로 된 거를 업로드한다고 하진 않아요. Okay? Upload is for media. images and videos, but not, for example, articles. You don't upload an article. You publish or you post an article. 그쵸? 기사 같은 거는 publish를 한다거나 post 한다고 해요. Upload is for media. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates. 사실 upload an article 하고 다 알아는 들어요. 그리고 아무도 막 말 되게 이상하게 한다 뭐 이런 사람은 없을 거예요. Yeah. But technically speaking, you upload a video, you upload videos and images. You don't upload an article. You publish an article or post an article. Okay? Looked her up. 네, looked her up. Looked her up. Looked her up. H 사라져요. 사라지고 얘가 H 요 자리를 이 D가 들어가는데 쌍디귿으로 발음이 이어져요. Looked her up. Looked her up. 76님, what's the problem? I'm here. I'm here for you. What's the problem? Ah. Okay. Ah. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 알고 있었어요. I knew. I was just playing along. Whoa. Is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl. No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh, no, this is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Yeah, she's been sick. That's actually why I looked her up, to see if there were any updates. Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl? No. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor. Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Wow. 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh, no. This is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up, to see if there were any updates. Okay. That's it, guys. And if you're curious about Physics Girl, you can look her up on YouTube. She's got this huge YouTube channel with about 3.5 million subscribers. And if you're interested in physics at all, she makes it really fun. Kind of makes you feel like you're back, you're a kid again. Look her up. Look her up on YouTube. Oh, she's definitely real. She is definitely real.
She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Oh, seems like she hasn't posted it in a while.
Okay, that's much better. Much better.
This is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while.
Okay, good.
She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
오케이, 카이로님. posted 할 때와 past 할 때 이 P가 F가 되기 직전이에요, 지금. 너무 익었어요. 너무 그렇게 익혀서 얘기하면 안 돼요. 오케이? 좀 덜 익어야 돼요. posted, past. 오케이? 이게 posted fast가 되면 안 돼요. posted past.
It seems like she has posted in a while.
She hasn't.
Yeah,
Hasn't.
she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates.
Okay. Yeah, she hasn't. She hasn't. She hasn't posted in a while. 이 P를 얘기할 때 F처럼 발음하는 게 정말 많은 한국 사람들한테 보이는, 들리는, 으로부터 볼 수 있는, 들을 수 있는 그런 현상이에요. I don't understand it very well. 아주 잘 이해는 못하는데 왜 그렇게 나오는지. 왜냐면 또 F를 하라고 하면 또 P라고 하거든요. So I don't exactly understand it, but it's very common. It's very common. Let's see.
Yeah, she's been sick. That's
쫀득 발음 나왔다. 쫀득 발음.
yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates.
잠깐만 안 듣고 있었어.
Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates.
Okay, all right. Okay, good.
Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked up to see if there are any update. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked up to see if there are any update.
To see if there were. To see if there were. To see if가 잘 안 들리고요. lookeder에서 쌍디귿 발음이 확실히 날수록 좋아요. lookeder. I looked her up. That's why I looked her up. That's why I looked her up. To see if there were. To see if there were. C의 강세가 들어가면서 if도 잘 들려야 돼요. There were는 잘 안 들려도 돼요. There were any update. There were any까지 잘 안 들려도 돼요. 여기서 한 다음에 to see if there were any updates 하면 다 들어요. To see if there were any updates. To see if there were any updates. 오, 알아들었어. 얘 보세요. To see if there were any updates. 못 들었다. To see if there were any updates. 들었다. To see if there were any updates. See? To see if there are any updates. 아, 이번엔 못 들었다. To see if there are any updates. 예, 진짜 뭉개도 돼요. Okay? To see if there are any updates. 우르니? See if there are any updates. There were any. See if there are any updates. 심지어 얘를 전적으로 그냥 발음을 안 하다시피 해도 돼요. 왜냐면 얘는 어차피 R 발음이고 이 R가 어차피 뭉치기 때문에 그냥 there are any updates. To see if there are any updates. To see if there are any updates. Alright. Anyway.
Oh, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh no, it's the biggest girl. You know her? Biggest girl? No, sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor?
Super가 아니라 super.
Did she get married recently? Oh no, this is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year.
네,
Seems like she hadn't posted in a while. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked it up to see if there were any updates.
Okay. 앞에 뭐였지?
Sneak? Oh no, this is from a while.
From이 잘 안 들려요. From이 잘 안 들려요. From이 더 잘 들렸으면 좋겠어요. This is from a while back. From a while back. From a while back. From a while back 여러 번 하면서 이제 붙여서 This is from a while back. From a while back. Whoa, is that a girl you have a crush on? Oh, no, it's physics girl. You know her? Physics girl. Nope. Sounds like a cheap superhero knockoff. Is she an actor? No, she's a YouTuber. Or was. Wait, I think she might be a professor. A YouTuber or a professor? Are you sure you're talking about the same person? Yeah, well, she's got this huge YouTube channel where she talks about physics. I just never thought about who she might be beyond that. But now that you mention it, I think she might be a professor or even a physicist. Wow, 3.5 million subscribers. Whatever she's doing, she must be really good at it. Oh, absolutely. Did she get married recently? Oh, no, this is from a while back. She posted it when her dad passed away last year. Seems like she hasn't posted in a while. Yeah, she's been sick. That's why I looked her up to see if there were any updates. Okay, that's it.
If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. Do it left foot, get into it. Do it right foot, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going, don't stop, keep it going. I made it rain in the club 100 bands. NFC barcode is Montclair. When you fresh from
Oh.
how you the one and you ain't. How you just started talking, should've stay in your place. I wake up, get to a bag, you mad that you can't. How you tryna bounce up, but bruh, it's too late. BB's on my wrist and neck, it's too late. When you poppin' like this, it'll make you heart shake. Money like this, it'll make you heart shake. If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. If you don't care about a man, raise your hand. If you a baddie and you know it, raise your hand. Hundreds and fifties make you do the money dance. Money dance, do the money dance. Do it left foot, get into it. Do it right foot, keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. And everybody on Discord, thank you for sending over your voice messages. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and I hope I can see you all very soon. Oh, so the buffering tonight wasn't that bad. What would you guys say? Well, how would you guys rate on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best network consistency, like network-wise, right? Buffering-wise, no buffering at all. 1 being the worst that you've ever experienced. What would you say today was like on a scale of 1 to 10? Wasn't that bad? Much better than the other day? Any buffering at all? None. Okay. What? Oh, really? No buffering at all for you, Alex Neem. Wasn't as bad as you used to? 3 on a scale? Oh, so pretty bad though. Right? Because like on a scale of 1 to 10, 3, that's pretty bad, yeah? Oh, you mean it was really, really bad? No buffering at all? No. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. 10 being having the best connection. No buffering at all. 10. Handful. Yeah, okay. Then 8. Ooh, 8, 9. Ooh, okay. 10, 9.5. Wow, okay. Let's test something. Before we end the stream, I'm going to switch over to the Ethernet cable. Okay, let's see what happens. Nah, forget it. I can't reach the port. I have to turn my PC around. Never mind. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys soon. See you guys.
Sing me a sweet song, whispered on
try harder.